No, I was waiting for you, but you didn't see me. I was waving to you.
I came this way.
I know. I was in the corner.
I told you I'll park you where
I know, but I wanted to go forward. I didn't have what to do, so it's not any big deal. But you don't pay any attention to your environment. You're just like blindfold, and that's my beauty.
But we settled on this was where I would pick you up, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you, like you always tell me, don't mess the road.
Don't feel like every time that I'm blaming you for anything.
No, but I'm just saying
I'm just saying that you don't pay
I
attention.
know, but you know that.
I know that. I don't know anything. Coach. Back to your China
Oh,
car.
I found out there's a place right here I could park on 16th Street, public parking. Too.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this one guy told me, who knows,
Okay.
from the parking,
It's not clear what is the real rules and rules.
he
You know?
said that if it says disabled,
Yeah.
you can park there for 2 hours and not be registered. But who
Fine.
knows? You know what I mean?
Also, you can drive here, make a right-hand turn where the circle is, the dead end,
Yeah.
then drive until they block the street, then make a right-hand turn and go to the left. You don't have to turn around.
Anyway.
Just to tell you that you don't understand the terrain.
But here, down here, just one block, there's public parking too. So.
Right, and next time they said that they're going to have a dance floor.
Oh, did you talk to them? or
Yes.
what? Who'd you talk to?
At the end, Macher came up and said, I forgot to tell you.
To you? Did he
No,
know
to
you?
the whole audience.
he texted in the mic?
Yes.
That was.
He just said in the mic, I forgot to tell you that we wanted to thank the technician that makes the sound, Joe Schmo, putting all the speakers and everything else.
Yeah.
And next time we're going to have tango for dancing.
Okay.
And bring on your dancing shoes, and we're going to put a dance floor right in front of the stage.
Okay.
And we'll have a demonstration of tango dancing.
So they're going to
And-
teach it too?
There will be dance. There will be some professional dancers,
Great.
and
Fantastic. Same time?
yes, and
Yeah.
we'll invite you to
Participate?
participate.
Okay,
Right.
fantastic. Now we know where it is. On 16th Street, which is much closer, you can,
Yeah.
there's a public parking.
Yes, you know, you stay here a little longer. You check out the
Yeah,
possibilities.
right.
But the main thing I wanted to discuss with you is that what we want to do. This is why I didn't want you to leave. I want to work with you on something substantial and useful and teachable. And learn those technologies that are now, it's now the time to get into it, you know? And it's just like it used to be
With the internet and with the...
when we were in San Francisco,
With Peace City too.
except that this will be a lot more pervasive. It eventually will be everything in IoT.
Did you talk to your brother about AI?
Yeah, I explained to him a few things.
What did he say?
That he went to ChatGPT
Yeah.
and he was trying to do XOR in Excel
But he needs to go to...
because he has to develop the logic of those
for assembly or what?
watering systems.
Yeah,
So he asked ChatGPT to tell him how to code it in Excel. So ChatGPT gave him an answer that was better and helped him figure it out, but not completely. So I explained to them you should use Copilot and you should learn prompt engineering. And then he used Copilot. He didn't know that Copilot is available inside Excel.
Well, you have to have a certain version of it.
So he has Excel 365 and it was there, but he didn't know about it. So I told him about it, so he went and he used it, and then he gave it a prompt.
When you were on the phone with him?
Yes. And then he gave him a prompt that he couldn't prompt it properly, so the Copilot didn't understand what he wants and calculated it instead of showing in the formula, because he had to code it in a way that he does it 40 times or something like that.
So he
So I told him that you have to prompt it properly so the machine will understand what it is that you want and then will give you a much better answer. And if you don't want to do it, you can type prompt engineering for Excel, and some people provide free prompt examples and templates. So it's fine. It was already more than he could handle.
You gave him something.
Yeah.
He told me he's feeling okay. He was sick last week, and otherwise, and it looks like, and I guess Khani's not retiring yet.
What do I worry about Khani Shmeni? Let me worry about me and you.
Yeah, you love me.
I would like to work with you. And your learning curve is very steep and long.
But once I know it.
So we have to start early on. We have the whole summer in front of us now. And we don't have anything else to do. I think it will be a huge opportunity or missed opportunity if we don't get a handle of this.
I'm going to go here, okay?
Yeah, of this AI, the voice. This is the thing that will rock the world once it's working well. And you see the cut it by the nips.
Nip it in the bud.
The buds, you see the buds of it.
Right.
It is just budding now.
Yeah, so budding, yeah.
And in 5 years, my prediction is that this AI will be as intelligent as the most intelligent people.
Did you see that? Did you see that Kurzweil on
yes,
the interview? He said that.
I agree with him.
I agree with him too.
In 5 years, it will be just all over the place, everywhere. And basically, companies that won't deploy it will be out of business because you won't be able to compete, especially in areas that require knowledge. And cutting the grass will not be that much different, except that you'll have machines that will be able to do it.
No, machines will be able to do it if you have a big yard. Now even the vacuum cleaners. Now they even have all that farming equipment is AI. Think about all the problems they had in the kibbutz.
But in teaching and in areas where you have intellectual properties, it will be devastatingly different.
Also, a lot of those
people that will get in companies and people that will get into it now will reap huge benefits. And it will be interesting.
Yeah.
So I would like to be part of it.
What is going on here?
And I would like to move into it.
So let's go next Sunday.
Fine.
It's a good time in
Yes.
that way. It's a perfect time for it. It's not too early.
And watch me, I was sitting when you made the left-hand turn.
Yeah.
I was sitting with my chair on the street there, waving to you, but I didn't want to scream and...
Did we say we were going to meet over there?
Yes, but next time let's plan on that because I was sitting there already 10 or so minutes. I could walk towards you, but there it is easy because you don't have to make a left-hand turn. You stop in the light and I hop. And if and if you cannot stop in the light, you can make a right-hand turn. There is a little hotel there and a little driveway. Do you hear me talking to your wall?
On Collins Avenue or on 15th Street?
No, you know where you stopped before you made the left-hand turn?
You mean on Collins? I was on Collins.
Right, you stopped and you make a left-hand turn.
It was at the light.
At the light. At the same light, you go, instead of driving in the lane that you did.
To make a left?
Yes. Immediately after the light, there is a hotel that has a driveway into the hotel. If you don't want to stop in the middle of the street, you can make a right-hand turn. I was sitting there at the light waiting for you.
Why didn't you stay where I said to me?
Because I didn't want, I was hoping that you'll be able to
But did we
catch your attention and you'll be you.
I think where I am is
You have to
good.
learn to improvise a little bit
Well,
within a certain variance.
Well, you said this exact opposite. You always
Don't
said.
worry about it, Sarah.
I'd like to go where.
Don't feel that I am blaming you for
fine.
anything. I'm just trying to improve it next time to make it a shorter period of time for us to meet again. You understand?
Well, what I did find is on 16th
So you'll
Street.
park there, but
Yeah.
in either case, you'll pass by the lights. So instead of me waiting for you inside, let me catch you there.
Or do you want me to go to Ocean Drive?
And I told you also another thing that is false that you said, is you think that when you go to Ocean Drive, you have to make a U-turn and drive back.
No, you can't make a U-turn. I said because it's one way.
And there is a reason for that, because they block the traffic,
Right.
but you can make a right-hand turn
Yeah.
and you can drive in the alleyway
Yeah.
all the way out to Collins. You understand? What did I tell you just now?
You said I'm going to make a right. You want me to make a right then on
Ocean.
No, but you wanted me from Collins.
Collins, you make a right.
No, make a left on Collins. I make a left to 15th Street, and on 15th Street I make a right on
Into Ocean.
No, into 14th Place.
Okay, and then if you keep going the direction of the show,
Yeah, they block you.
the
can't
street
go to
is
Ocean.
blocked. Do you
Right.
understand?
Ocean is
But
blocked.
just before the blockade,
Yeah, there's a little
there is an alleyway on the right-hand side.
I saw that. And I saw
So you
some
make a
bicycles.
right-hand turn on the alleyway, and
you
that
go down
alleyway, yes, and I walked all the way to Collins. This alleyway leads you to Collins.
Okay.
So you could pick me there in the corner. That way you don't have to make a U-turn. Do you understand that? No?
Yeah, I understand it, but it's not a big deal to make that U-turn on
It doesn't matter. Turn on you, schmurn on
I
you.
like where I was.
Fine. The next time,
Next time I want to do the same thing.
I don't.
Okay. So I'm the one picking her. You kept the car and
You all the time hustle me and
you
terrorize.
hustle me. You said this
It
where
is
we're
shorter.
gonna
You
go.
don't understand that it is shorter to pick me up at the street on Collins. You don't understand that?
A
It's
block, but sometimes
elementary
you're-
school algebra.
Yeah.
You're in the
No, but it's so-
second
No,
class,
but
second
sometimes you're delayed.
grade. Delayed.
Last time I had to wait for you.
Last time was a different story.
What was the problem there?
Okay. 50 years ago, I didn't wear a helmet. You want to bring some other nonsense? When you don't have a brain, you cannot make up for it.
If I don't have a brain, keep it simple. I know where to go. That's it. That's what I say. And another half a block.
It's a principle that you have to be agile and you have to be on your feet and you have to think all the time, not behave like a fucking dumb robot. You have to think. The little brains that is left in you, if you don't use it, you lose it. And you insist on not using it. And that is not a good omen. We're all going to lose it anyways, but if you don't use it, you'll lose it even faster. We'll be coming down also later on. The sky looks hopefully full.
See, I want to go in. Look at that.
Be careful, a lot of maniacs driving around.
Yeah, but I want to go in the middle lane, you know?
Yeah. I want to talk to you about important and useful things, and you keep wasting time with garbage and nonsense. There's so many of these idiots with the motorcycles here. think that they are in a racetrack. So I want to master this area of a voice, do you understand? With the idea to learn about it enough that I can integrate it with a chatbot and with simulate and produce something like an answering machine.
So remind me to set up a time with at noon. Ask what day do you want? I'll say.
Doesn't matter. Whatever day you
what
want.
days what days we want to do? We're available Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah, and we'll tell him also about IT Expo.
All right. But then we can practice for that. That's in February.
Yes, and before that we may have something else. We'll let him know.
Right. This is one thing we have.
Even Google themselves, they don't use their own dog food, and they do such a terrible job when you call them.
Right, they hang up on them.
Yeah.
And that guy was supposed to tell me, gave me a name of somebody, and I said, yes, please contact me, and nobody contacts me.
He gave you just a name or also an email?
An email. I sent him an email, the guy that he recommended.
So you should CC it to him.
I did.
Why? He didn't give you a phone?
No. He gave me this is the guy, and he put him on the email, you know. And I replied all, and I said, thank you very much. Please contact me.
They're also overwhelmed, Google. And now they're behind on the AI, and they're trying to catch up. This is like Microsoft. They did the same thing 5 or 10 years ago. I remember that they were calling to book a restaurant or some other thing.
And that was whatchamacallit. Google used to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Google,
It's like Microsoft did it with a watch, with a phone, with a famous clunker Microsoft.
Don't you remember he was already with the smartwatch? They made fun of Bill Gates that he had a watch, and all the comedians, where's your watch, your big watch? You remember how they were? And then he made it that you're going to be able to see what the traffic is like to the airport, and he had Swedish Airlines or something like that, Scandinavian Airlines. But they got this going.
Now they decided on the AI, they're not going to wait, they're going to blast it.
I haven't heard from what's her name either.
Whichever way is possible.
That Denise, you know.
So you know that she still has a job. I'm sure that as soon as she loses the job, you'll hear from her. What they're doing is they're keeping people that are engineers, especially females. Where can you find a female engineer? They will get rid of all the rest of them. And then once the AI and the co-pilot on virtual reality will be developed enough, then they will rehire. The way that it will work eventually is virtual reality will be integrated with co-pilot. And they will resurrect those lands.
Also make them more like glasses, regular glasses.
Yes.
Not a whole
Right. No, it will be... That is industrial. There's no comparison between what you can pack into the glasses and what you can pack into the HoloLens. But they will come with a new, nimbler version of the HoloLens. Especially now that Facebook is going to make a killing with its glasses.
But already, I told you, they already extended it. Somebody said they already extended 3 minutes. It's an upgrade to the operating system or something, you know, the software. So you probably can get 3 minutes of that.
But still, it is not solving. For training, it is much better. If you want to do something, and also it is not in the center. There are a lot of problems.
The main thing I like the center. You know what I mean?
But there are a lot of good things about it. But for me,
it's a start.
It's a good start, but it is not. It is not what I. If it were, had they had it in the center, I would have bought it already. will be a huge killer, will be this voice, this call Annie type of thing that will work with a local host. That will be a killer. It'll be like Excel, you know, anybody and everybody will be using it. From family to small businesses and of course large corporations. And you'll be able to run it off of a web server like WizMoBiz, but instead of having only a dumb dialog box, you will have also a smart dialog box that you can click on it and talk to it, and it talks back to you. An AI takes the history of the call, and this way spammers will have no chance, because nobody will answer a call unless they know that it is not a spammer.
Yeah. I mean, do you have some water for me?
We had some water here.
Yeah, just find it. Great, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Did you glean anything from what I'm telling you?
Yes.
And what did you retain?
One is that you would have bought the glasses had they had the lens in the middle of your bridge. That's number one. Number two, that you think that it's going to be, this is just the beginning of the AI internet. And three, you want to tell Carlos that we want to meet him, and that Carlos, that you can tell him about the IT Expo. We can start with that, but we may have another conference earlier in that, but we can start with that. And three, that we want to look about, you want to look at, before you were telling me that you wanted to look at Blend, and you wanted to look at AI.
There is another one or two of them that are not so well advertised, but maybe better.
Maybe I should go to the left lane.
So what kind of plans can we make to get on with it and learn the technology
I
and
need to go to the left.
test it?
Should I go to the left?
No, stay here. What do you need to go to the left?
Because when you turn, I guess when we worry about turning, we'll worry
Yeah.
about, looks like some major accident, no?
Yeah, you don't see the police lights.
I see lights, that's what I see.
You don't see police,
I
blue
see.
and red blinking
I
lights.
see that.
Fine, so there is an incident of some kind. This is why I want to take advantage of it and discuss it with you. Why don't you bring up some ideas?
I told you, the Blend. You asked me to repeat what you...
Yeah,
what I
but now
understood.
after you repeated it, it contributes something too.
What I think we should do is have like a set of tools for...
These are tools. When you learn to use it,
No, to have like a pocket of tools that you can, all those other ones, they just tell stories, for that AI for leaders or AI for non-technical.
fine. In the meantime, you can tell stories because you don't have anything better to do. But let's.
No, but I'm saying, let's go with a set of tasks. But I think what people would what people want to do is train their own materials, you know, their own set of documents.
Fine, so
Yeah, that's what you want to show as examples of, even like taking your resume, taking your LinkedIn.
that you can do now with all the different,
What's going on? Is there like a...
with personal AI already, you can do that. The problem is that it's not so good. We have done that and we'll tell them about it.
Oh, what's up? What's everybody doing?
No, you can circumvent it by going to the
Going where? It exits to where?
right there.
But where does it exit to?
Maybe the ramp is messed up. Or you cannot go over this ramp, so there's a more.
I think this is what you would call jungle. This is the jungle here.
Oh, that goes into the jungle, the
Yeah.
para-jungle.
Yeah.
Or there may be an event in the para-jungle. Sometimes they have all kinds of events, and when they all conclude the events and all of them are trying to get out back to Miami, it jams up the street. I've seen some advertising about some event.
What kind of event?
I don't remember. All I remember, it wasn't free, so I said I'm not going to pay them for $50 to go to the para-jungle.
Port of Miami.
Wow, first time, Jesus. This one yogurt, I really like it because it has a cap. So you started eating it and then you put a couple of blueberries in there.
Uh-huh.
I took this one.
Yeah.
When I took it, I didn't
the
even,
jungle?
yeah, when I took it, I didn't even know that you opened it up already.
Yeah.
Because it seals so nicely,
It
it
does,
almost
yeah.
looks from the outside as if it was never touched.
Yeah. And you know, it's so big, I don't want to eat so much, you know what I
Fine,
mean?
so I ate the rest, it was just perfect.
So it's great. And then I add actual blueberries to it, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Something's moving over this a little bit. Now it's getting better. Okay, I need to go all the way over to the Rhine. Really where I need to go. That's nice of him. You got it?
Seems like a lot of people are going to the north, so they want to stick on the right lanes.
I want to go to the left here.
Yeah,
Maybe I can go right in here.
yeah, you can move to the left lane.
I think they merge, you know what I mean? So you have to be
Yes.
careful. Oh, what is this merging? Oh, this merges. What's this merge?
There's so many new, those huge towers now.
Yeah, look at those with the lights.
Yes. I cannot see how there will not be a surplus of
I
apartments.
know. Because keep on with that money from all those drug dealers and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
The Russian money, everything.
idiot Putin, the more that he screws up with
You hear ISIS went to a synagogue in
with
Russia
this
now?
war, you know, he will get rid of all the people that can afford to leave.
Why? Everybody will leave. Okay, now it's a little bit better.
Especially a lot of these Jews that can afford to leave.
I know. We come for,
They come to Miami.
and they also
everywhere.
come to Israel for a
Yes.
few months. Get a passport. Nobody wants to travel with a Russian passport. Okay, so only $3.95.
Yeah, you stay on 390, I-95 south, 1 mile.
No, I want to go 95. And I want to go
Doesn't
south.
matter, either one. Keep going.